think this is vlog discussion number 6. Let's go. So I what I believe was the message in the this week's readings is the changing of media and how media has changed throughout the years. And one example I could use from the readings is in Charpentier. It's a story or spectacular why television is better than movies. Charpentier basically highlights his argument about why TV shows are becoming better than movies, and it's kind of a change in the times because back then, like, this wasn't even a question. Movies are they reign supreme, like they're number one. We literally pay extra to see movies, but nowadays when you have streaming services like Netflix, Hulu, HBO Max, Disney Plus fighting for your money, there's kind of no point in watching a movie anymore. And what Charpentier is saying here is that, like, in TV shows, you have like Tony Sopranos, Vic Mackey's, Walter White's, and Don Draper's, and you're able to see him like every night, and because you're able to see him so frequently, you could see how you and the characters relate. However, when you watch a movie these days, like let's say you watch Avengers and you want to compare yourself to one of the superheroes like Hulk, um, yeah, you can compare them, but that's only for however long the movie is. So, if the movie is like let's say an hour 30, yeah, you get to connect for an hour 30, but like you gotta wait a whole year. Meanwhile, when you're watching a TV show, you could 1 hour 30 is like 5 episodes, which you could watch on demand, and that's what Charpentier is saying. Like that's why TV shows are now better than movies because with TV shows you could watch on demand, and you're more able to build a connection with the characters rather than watching an hour 30 long movie and waiting a whole year. I can understand where Charpentier is coming from because recently I watched Shang-Chi and the Legend of this, I believe it was Seven Rings, Six Rings, and I really liked the movie. It's like the first Asian Asian superhero. The movie was like an hour and a half long, and I really felt the connection between me and Shang Chi because me being an Asian, this was the first Asian superhero. But we don't even know when the next Shang Chi is gonna come out, let alone the next superhero movie to see if he's even in it. So I understand where he's coming from. I can agree there because it leaves me waiting on the edge of my seat. But if I wait on the edge of my seat for too long for something to happen, I'm gonna lose interest. But compared to like a TV show, let's say like I'm watching Phineas and Ferb, I'm like, oh my gosh, I really relate with Ferb. I want to see what happens. Boom, next episode button is great. Another example I can use is Jake Flanagan's Stay Unlikable for the Good of TV, and he it kind of relates back to the point of like the changing of media because now he's arguing that TV needs more like villain characters, not really villain characters, but like characters that aren't really likable, and more specifically female characters, and how they're perceived differently in those unlikable roles than their male counterparts. And he uses popular sitcoms and TV shows like The Office, Seinfeld, Mindy Project, Parks and Recreation to show like how females are perceived in these unlikable roles compared to males. And he lists Mindy Laurie in the Mindy Project as she was playing an unlikable role, and as a result, female unlikable character, the ratings of the show fluctuated, went up and down, and obviously because of that, you need the ratings. So the next season or a couple of seasons after that, she wasn't gonna be that unlikable character. She was gonna fit in with the mold. However, when a male unlikable character is headlining, like Michael Scott of The Office, Jerry Seinfeld, both they're actually praised for their unlikable roles, and those shows are like greatest of all time. Like they're up there with the best sitcoms of all time. And Flanagan basically expresses like a disarray because how come males can play unlikable roles and they get praised, but when a female does it, the ratings go down. And it kind of relates again to like sexism in the media and in our society because like normally I guess women you could say are like the more like calm, they go by the rules, but when they go against the rules, for example in this like TV show, people don't like it. And yeah, I mean it's just really weird because you're in like the 21st century, and male and females, like the whole thing should be like transparent. It doesn't matter who plays what. People should just watch the show and have fun, but I guess we haven't gotten out of our old ways yet, so it is what it is. But yeah, that's all I got this week. Hopefully you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments how your day was, because I know that this time could be either very happy or very sad for you. So yeah, have a good one, everybody.